Okay, so suppose you're having two options. One option is you get 1 lakh rupees per day over a period of 1 month. And option two is on the first day you get 1 rupee, second day 2, third day 4, 8, and so on for 30 days. This is for the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, till 30 days. You get. So is there a pattern here? Can you see a pattern here? The pattern is it keeps doubling. The amount of money you get keeps doubling. 2 rupees, 4 rupees, and so on.
Doubling. Okay.
Now, which option will you choose? Is for 1 month?
The second option.
Huh?
Second option.
Second option. Why is that?
It's one doubling. How many days? 30 days.
30. And the next question is it possible for you to determine the total sum that you get after 30 days in option 2? Can you find this value? Not necessarily the actual, number, but an expression for it. You can find?
Yeah.
If you find, can you put it in the chat box?
Okay.
There is a beautiful pattern here. If you add the powers of 2 and see their sum, and as you keep increasing the number of terms, you will see a pattern. Okay, so this question which I like the last question that I asked regarding this polynomial growth and exponential growth. It is so. How can one analyze this kind of a problem? So one is you can actually compute both the tables and see how it is behaving for smaller numbers, and try to make some extrapolations and guesses. That is possible. But it is also possible to mathematically study these things and compare. That is a bit, it will go into a bit advanced territory. Okay, so we'll just keep, you can keep this question in mind and you can try it out later. And if you are able to make some observations, or if you're able to say why something is better and why something is not, you can send a message to me and we can carry on a separate discussion on that. Okay, fine. Kalti sir and Bhagesh ma'am, you can do a expression for this. Gauri ma'am.
Yeah.
So you have solved this question, right? You have solved this question, and
geometric series, yeah.
Yeah, and you're also able to make some observations on in general. So you also have a comment on the infinite series,
right?
Okay. So now basically, okay, this is for Gauri ma'am. So if I have an infinite series, you can tell which is bounded and which is not bounded. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you can have this kind of a classification, right? Bounded infinite series and unbounded infinite series. But how do you determine if something is bounded or not? It's not so straightforward.
Yeah.
Fine. So last time we took this series, right? 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 and so on, right? This is again a very famous series in the history of math. It's called the harmonic series.
Harmonic series.
Harmonic.
Okay.
This is called the harmonic series. So I think one of the earliest results on whether this series is bounded or not was given at around the 1400s. And then, so I told you about Bernoulli's, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Bernoulli family is known for mathematics. So Bernoulli, his brother, their children, their grandchildren. So for 3-4 generations, there are many mathematicians from their family. But the three most prominent is Johann Bernoulli, Jacob Bernoulli. I don't remember the name. So they also give an alternate solution to this problem on the analysis of harmonic series. Okay. So one thing, what we can do is Okay, so now actually so one way of analyzing if an infinite series is bound or not is try to find closed form expression for its finite sum and then expand, right?
Hmm.
Which like the way we did for the first case.
Right. Right.
But that is not always necessary because we're just trying to see if it is bound or not, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. So I'll just get back to you. Bhageshri ma'am, can you turn on the mic and tell what you?
Yes, sir. It's on. So first option is obviously more as it is geometry series, no? And the common ratio is also greater than 1. So it is more there. And 1 lakh per day means it is 30 lakh, isn't it?
Huh?
1 lakh per day, you know? The first option.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
So obviously it is smaller than the second option.
Okay, ma'am. So, can I
What's
give?
your question actually? To find the sum, sir.
Some exactly. Can I find the sum?
This one first one. Second option.
Yes. Second option. What is the total amount of money you get?
One for first column, if you go 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh,
Ah,
it is 30 lakhs last, that is 30th day,
the total
But
money you get. The total money you get is 30 lakhs.
30 lakh. If we take that is 2 to power of that is 29th day, that is 2 to power of that is one doubling 1 2 4 8, you get 1 crore 67 lakh 77,211 rupees.
1 crore.
1 crore 67 lakhs 77,211 211.
211.
216, sorry.
Okay. So 1 crore 67 lakhs 77,216. Okay, this is for the 29th day. But now my question is, if I have to find the total sum, this is just the 29th day, no?
Yeah.
The total sum. Can you answer? This is the efficient way of finding the total sum. That is the question. Gauri ma'am, let's take this harmonic series. So we have 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 and so on. Right?
Right.
Okay. So one observation, again, I don't know who was it who gave this idea. So we have this one, so we have one harmonic series and okay, let me just compare harmonic series and let me try to construct another. So 1 and 1, 1 plus half plus 1 by 3. I hear it right, 1 plus half plus half. Which do you think is greater?
1 plus half is greater.
Right?
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay.
Now, if I have, say, if I take 1 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, okay? And if I can compare it with, so this is the harmonic series terms, okay? This is, we are giving some terms, okay, 1, 1. Here, if I have 1 by 4 plus, so 1 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, and this 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, which is greater?
1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 is greater.
This is greater, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now does this give you any idea?
Yeah. Yeah. I will. I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice way, no? Very clever.
Very clever, right? Very
Yeah.
clever.
Super clever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, let us come to the powers of 2 now. So let us just take the first few terms. So I have 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. Okay, so let me just take the first term. 1 is 1. Let me add the first two terms. 2 plus 2. Again. Let me add the first three terms. 1 plus 2 plus 4. The answer is yes, ma'am. So if I continue this pattern, if I continue the summation here, and if I add plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, I get 15. So in these sums, is there any pattern that you can find out? Which we can use to find the total sum. Oh, nice, ma'am. Bhagesh, ma'am, how to get this answer? Can you also type that? So Bhagesh ma'am has a very interest, so she's able to give the total answer.
Yes.
The amount of
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
The light that
How to get this formula, ma'am? Bhagesh ma'am.
okay. Okay. So as all adding 1 plus 2 is 3. It is 1 less than the next number. So when if I add that, when it is 7, it is 1 less than 8. And if I go on adding like that, it is 15, 1 less than 16. So I think it is if this process continues until any
Wow.
step, no?
Wow.
So if it is sum of 1 terms like that, the sum will be 2 to the power n and sum of 2 to the power n and 1 less than 2 to the power n.
Beautiful.
I think.
Beautiful. Okay, so now instead of powers of 2, if you take powers of 3, like 3 power 0 plus 3 power 1 plus 3 power 2 plus 3 power 3 till 3 power n. Now is it pattern here also? Can you just check it out?
Okay.
Wonderful. So Bhagesh ma'am, wonderful, remarkable for this 3 also. So next, are you getting any further questions along this line? Sir.
Yeah, 127 or 255.
Okay, sir. No, just add 1 and see.
Yeah.
You just write the sum and see if you can find any pattern there. Okay, so now this is to Bhagesh ma'am. Bhagesh ma'am, that was a very excellent effort. So now,
So can we find such formula for all prime numbers?
all the prime numbers.
Yeah, because it is 2 and 3 are done and 5 also can do. So we should do for some prime, then we can generalize for all numbers.
So great, ma'am. Go ahead. Sure. Try to generalize.
Okay.
So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, you get it.
Yes, sir.
If I add up 1. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we get 2, 4, 8, 16,
60.
32, 64, 128. This is the total plus the total amount you get after so many days.
Adding one to that.
Okay. So now what is the pattern in this, the last column?
Last column 2 to the power of 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 to the power of 4.
Right?
Yeah.
So now on the 30th day, we want to find what is the total. We know this is 2 power 29. Right?
Yeah.
And we know the value of 2 power 29 also, which you have given. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now can you find what this Yeah, so can you find what this total is? That is the question. So as Jayatagri sir told, this is 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2
2
power
power
3.
29, last one.
The last is what?
2 to power 29.
The amount you get is also 2 power 29 and the total plus 1 is also 2 power 29. How is it possible, sir?
This is 2 to power of 0. Yeah, it is 2 to power of 30, sorry. 2 to power of 30. That if I add 1 to that, it becomes 2 to the power of 30.
So what is the total amount you get after the 30 days?
That amount, 1 minute.
No. I'm not asking what is the value of 2 power 29.
Okay.
What is the total? This one. The total you get after 30 days. Bhageshri ma'am, also try if you can prove these results that you have given. So you have found the patterns, right, for the case of 2 and 3. Is it possible to prove this result that will always work?
4, sir. 4, sir.
Huh?
For which number, sir?
I couldn't hear you clearly.
For which number, sir?
For both the numbers, for 2 and 3, you have given a formula, right?
Yeah.
So can you prove it? Is what I'm trying. You made a very wonderful observation. Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
1073741824.
Okay, this is 2 power 30. Okay.
Hmm.
But the question that we are trying to find is what is the total amount he gets after 30 days? That is what
Yeah.
is 1 plus 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube till 2 power 29.
Yeah.
So what would this be? What do you think, sir? This is the total. So in this column we have total, no?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So you try to work on it. This and we can discuss it next time. Okay.
Okay,
So,
sir. Okay. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.